Hi everyone, and welcome back to another review. We're up to review number 12 because I realized I was saying the wrong numbers for the last couple of reviews, but this is 12 out of 21, so we're past the halfway mark. And yeah, let's get right into it. This one is for Rock and Roll Circus. There she is. And yeah, track number 1 is The Introduction. As we kind of come to expect by now, we have an instrumental to start off the album. This is a true instrumental, so no like vocals or like any type of lyrics at all in this one. And overall, I do like it. I think it sets the tone pretty well for the album. It's very, has like a very like grand feeling with like synthetic horns, and it feels like they're announcing the arrival of the Empress. And then she comes in with track number 2, which is Microphone. And Microphone starts off with like an organ sound, which reminds me a lot of Immature, because I feel like those are the only two we really get a lot of organ music in them. But then it like just kind of hits you with this really powerful like pop rock song, very much, you know, within IU's wheelhouse, something we've heard her done before, but I think this one is one of the strongest she's like done in that genre. And yeah, just really fun. I think there's a lot of like English without it, which is like really fun and catchy. And lyrically, she's kind of saying like we have to accept like our failures in the past to move forward in the future, which is kind of a theme she's been going along with since Next Level, kind of moving past from her past relationships, and just this is like past like her, I hate to say it, but this is like getting past her prime now, so she's just kind of saying like, even if I'm getting hate or whatever, I'm still want to move forward to the future. So yeah, great song. I love Microphone, really fun. All right, next we have Countdown. This is another like definitely like rock song, but this one's more pure rock than like pop rock as Microphone was, and it's a lot more subdued and like dark. Lyrically, she is very very dramatic. She talks about like her Eden's disappeared, that she feels like she's at the bottom of an abyss and can't go up. So just like very like depressing lyrics and over the top lyrics. Countdowns is okay for me. I feel like musically, like it's just kind of very like one note, like doesn't really go anywhere for me, and it's kind of forgettable. But it's not like it's not bad, so I like it. It's okay. All right, next we have Sunset, Love Is All. Skip. Okay, next song we have Ballad. No. So Sunset, Love Is All. I really don't like this song. So, all right. Sunset was a single from this song that was released along with Sunrise, Love Is All, which are two songs that basically share the same melody but different lyrics. And Sunrise is like a pop song, and Sunset's like more of a mid-tempo ballad. And it just doesn't work for me. Like, lyrically, it's just very generic, like love song. She talks about like how she's taken the long road to get to where she is now, which is like the same like lyric message she had like in Dearest. So we kind of heard this story from her before, and it's just like boring. I don't know what to say, like it's just like boring to me. And like compared to Sunrise, like I'll talk about that like when we get to it, but yeah, Sunset just a skip for me. Like I've never had any desire in my life to listen to this song, and yeah, even when it starts playing on the album, it's a skip for me, so skip. All right, next we have Ballad. This is another ballad, surprise, surprise, but this one's much more ornate and like grandiose feeling. It has like a Japanese like traditional influence to it, which I love. And like the verses are very like laid back and subdued, but then like the chorus hits you and it's like very powerful, and I love it. And yeah, lyrically I really like this one too. It's talking about, you know, like a breakup, but she does like really good imagery in this song. She says like, I don't want to wake up again with wet eyelashes, which I just love her saying like wet eyelashes instead of saying just like crying. And she's actually like pleading for this person to forgive her for something. We don't know what, but she wants them to forgive her. And yeah, just sometimes like I forget about Ballad, but it really is like a really great song. So yeah, I really love Ballad. All right, next we have Last Links. This is another song I feel like sometimes I overlook. I think just in general, like fans overlook this song. I feel like it kind of is one of the hidden gems of this album, but I really love it. So yeah, Last Links. It kind of starts off really slow, like acoustic vibe, but then like it definitely picks up as the song goes along. Let me see real quick the lyrics. Oh yes, this is another one where she used like very interesting imagery in her lyric. She says, "There's a lot of pain on this blue star," like referring to the earth, but like love still remains, like she's still hopeful, and yeah, I don't know, I just really love the song. I love the bridge with the violin and the strings, and yeah, I feel like it's kind of overlooked, but definitely listen to the last things if you haven't. I love that song. All right, next we have montage. This is our next instrumental on the album. This one I actually like more than the introduction. This one's very like dramatic. I literally wrote in my note that reminds me of like the Jaws theme song. It's kind of got like, you know, that spookity ookity vibe, but then it kind of like it gets a little bit lighter as the song goes on, which is like singling our change from like the rock and roll part of the album to the circus part of the album. So yeah, I think it does a good job of bridging them. So next we have track number 8, Don't Look Back. And I love this song. This is, I'm gonna say this right now, it's Empress here song for me. Totally different like style song from I I've ever heard. She used a lot of like Indian instruments. I noticed like in the lyric book, like in the credits, they have like a sitar and tabla player, which are like Indian instruments. So I love that sound, like something we almost never hear from IU ever. Yeah, just like really great pop song. Lyrically, she's talking about, oh yeah, so once again, like really strong imagery in this song. She says, if I repaint my footprints, they will fade away again. So basically saying like, once again, talking about the past, like she has to accept the past because nothing that she can do can change it. Like she just has to move on with her life, basically. And yeah, I like the use of English in here too, because sometimes like IU and other J-pop artists will just throw English into their songs and just like, why? But like this one, like the repetition, like the English lyrics of Don't Look Back and only that as the English part, like really like has very effective in the fact that she is like telling herself like don't look back, only move forward. And yeah, I love it. I think it's Empress here for sure. All right, next we have Jump. This is another instrumental, which I don't always love when there's so many instrumentals like almost back to back, but it fits. It fits in this part of the album. It's fine. I like it. It's like a fun electro interlude. And we do have some IU like vocalizing, like no actual lyrics. IU just like doing her thing. All right, so next we have track number 10, Lady Dynamite. I feel like a lot of people know this for the infamous music video, but I really genuinely like love this song. One of my favorite lyrics ever in this song, she says, if you want to talk to your mom, boys. So it's basically saying like, I don't want to hear what you have to say to me. The song literally just, like the song, or the music video is like showing her like literally just out and about at a gay club, and I feel like that's literally what the song is about, like her just like having a girls' night out, just wanting to have fun and not want to be bothered with men, and that's a vibe, so we love that. And I mean, yeah, it's Empress here, like it's Lady Dynamite, it's so good. All right, next we have Sexy Little Things. This is like, if Microphone is like the poster child for the rock and roll part of this album, Sexy Little Things is like the essence of the circus. Like it literally sounds like circus music, but like in the best possible way. I love it. It's Empress here for me. Lyrically, she's talking about how kind of reminds me of like My Name's Women and like Real Me. And she's saying like women are multifaceted, so like, you can't just like judge a woman by like one thing in her life. So I love the lyrics, love the song. It's super different, super fun. Yeah, Sexy Little Things, Empress here. All right, so next we have Sunrise, Love Is All, which I touched upon earlier, but yeah, so this is like a very upbeat, fun summer song. I used to not really enjoy this song so much, but it's really grown on me over the years. Like I really do love it. Like it's just something about the chorus just sticks in my head, so that's really made me just love it overall. And yeah, nothing too interesting about the lyrics. It's just another like summer love song, but it's just really fun. I love it. All right, next we have track number 13, Meaning of Love. This one is going to be another skip for me. It's another like ballad, like a slower piano ballad, and it's not bad. Like, there's nothing about it like that stands out to me as being particularly bad, but that's why it's a skip for me, because like nothing stands out to me. It's just very generic. I would say this is like the one like true like filler song in the album for me. I feel like it doesn't serve any purpose on this album, doesn't fit into the circus theme, doesn't really fit into the rock and roll theme, so yeah, it's a skip for me. Alright, next we have track number 14, You Were. This is another ballad. This is now your IU winter ballad. This one I do like. nothing, once again, nothing too extraordinary about this one. It's very much reminds me of Together When, but like a worse version of Together When. It's very just sleigh bells and it's like what you kind of expect from Winter Vow from IU. And let me see real quick for the lyrics. Oh yeah, so this again, like her thinking about the song's called You Were, so it's thinking about like a past relationship and just saying like wondering like whose side is this person sleeping at now, and yeah, just basically like it's wintertime now and she's thinking about this person who's not in her bed anymore. But it's okay, I like it, it's fine. Alright, so I think the track number 15, the last song, which I think is technically a bonus track. It doesn't really was a bonus track, but I feel like it's a bonus track. It's Red Line 4TA, which is like her like, I feel like My All was like her first like fan song, but like this one is like clearly like literally labeled like for the fans, so I love that. And overall the song's actually really like fun, and another song like I didn't really always listen to like in previous years, but like over the years it's kind of grown on me. And I do like the fact that it is like written purely for the fans. The red line in the title is like a reference to like the Japanese like belief that like soulmates have like a line between like their pinky fingers, like an invisible red thread. So I like that imagery that like we're connected to IU forever. Let me read real quick for the lyrics. Okay, so yeah, going along with that, like she always says in the lyrics, I'm holding your hand no matter where you are. So yeah, just really like cute and like touching song for her fans, and yeah, really great overall. So I do love that song. I think it's a great way to end the album too. So yeah, that brings us to the end of the album to talk about my overall thoughts and then my top 5 songs and my score. So I love like the concept, Rock and Roll Circus. Not the greatest execution, like tons of rock and roll, a little bit of circus, and then like a little bit of like, I don't know what this is, doesn't really fit either theme. So I feel like she could have worked on that a little bit, but I do love the concept of it. Lyrically though, I think she used a lot of like vivid and like interesting imagery. Like she talked about like calling the earth like a blue star and talking about like her wet eyelashes. Like I don't know, there was some good imagery that I actually really enjoyed overall, and like a lot of like metaphors about the songs that she's haven't like used before, so I enjoyed that. And yeah, overall like all the songs feel very like polished, and yeah, it's like a very finished work. Like it doesn't feel messy at all. Like we'll get to some of her messy albums soon, so this one feels good. I like the way it feels overall. And yeah, just like a fun album. Like there's really like, I do have a couple like skips on the album, but like the songs that like fit the rock and roll thing, the songs that fit the circus theme are like great, and just like the other songs that like don't belong there, I'm like, we don't need you. But yeah, so I'll talk about my top 5 songs in order. So my favorite song is Don't Look Back. Number 2 is Lady Dynamite. Number 3 is Sexy Little Things. 4 is Microphone, and 5 is Ballad. All right, and with all that being said, I do give Rock and Roll Circus an 8 out of 10. I think it's a very solid, great album. I don't think she really like did anything crazy with the album. Nothing like super interesting and new. Maybe Don't Look Back was like the one song that really, I mean, it is my favorite song on the album. Like it really was something different for her. But other than that, I think she just had fun with it, which I really enjoy. And yeah, just a really great album overall. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next one. Bye.